Hey Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is the week April 7th through the 13th. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Aries, now I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the message as it resonates. But I feel like this week is going to be heavily focused on a child in your life. And this child, this is so cute. This is the only deck that I've seen that every pentacle is different. This child may do things differently than everyone else. They may have a very unique way of seeing the world, a very unique way of moving through the world. And this child thinks differently. And there's something going on with this child this week that my guides are really wanting to highlight. And um, the lyrics that they wanted me to share are maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's all right. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate. And I feel like there's some sort of sadness or grief or disappointment about what's happening here. And it has to do with, yeah, this child maybe the way they move in the world. You're worried about them feeling pain. You may worry about them experiencing trials and struggles. So you're kind of like wanting to protect them from that. The Emperor card is coming out, and it's kind of like this energy of a protector. And a part of that is you don't want this child to struggle and to suffer, because then it echoes in your heart because you have so much love for this child. And there's something too about thinking that things need to go a certain way because of your own programming and the way you were raised, and you're expecting this child maybe to follow a certain pattern, but they don't. Like I'm saying, this kiddo keeps you on your toes. They do not follow any pattern. Every day it's different. There's something going on all the time. That's different. You never know what you're gonna get, I guess. But there's a way your guides want to help guide you through this, because yeah, there's a way to get through and help this child for their highest good that's different than you would do with any child. And it needs to be different. It needs to be engaging. It needs to be different because the way they show up is so different, and they do it all the time. So there's something about releasing the battle. You may feel like it is a war to get this child to do what you want them to do. It may feel really difficult at times. They may not respond the way other children do. But it's really cute because what they're saying here, they're saying release the battle, release, like, you know, there's some sort of conflict that's coming because of this battle that's going on, trying to get this child to see things a certain way or do things a certain way. And they're saying lead this child through joy, because there's things that they don't see and things that they don't understand with the Eight of Swords coming out here. So the way you would handle things with, a child that doesn't have whatever is going on with this kiddo, it's going to be different. And if you lead them with joy, they're going to progress a lot more. They're going to be excited about what you have to say more. Yeah, because they're going to be inspired to follow this job chart or this plan we have or whatever for their progress. And a quote that they wanted me to share is from Ben Cole Edwards. He's on TikTok. He's amazing. And he's all about healing the inner child and stuff like that. And he said, the voice in your head isn't yours. You're channeling the negativity from your parents because it makes you feel safe. So yeah, there's something about, you can see this beast behind the Emperor here kind of holding him in place. And it's kind of like this understanding or this way of doing things that came from your parents that does feel safe, but it's like not helping you in this situation. It's not working. So your guides are saying be open to finding out new ways that will help this child for their highest good. And they also want me to say that you don't need to fix your child. they came here to be different, to see the world different, to do different things, and because they show up this way, they have the ability. I'm just getting this right now. They have the ability to channel ideas and ways of doing things that are super unique, that are like world changing things. This is really big. This kiddo actually is really special, and if you continue to guide them through joy and celebrating every success they have along the way, this kid's going to respond in a way that's more cooperative with you. And so, yeah, that's the message coming through for you this week, Aries. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.